Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I'm Garfield Waller. Welcome to another episode of Rock the Mic. This may seem a bit strange as I'm coming to you on a Sunday evening. Well, the reason for that is yesterday my wife and I celebrated our 39th year of marriage, and we had some functions to attend. But tonight, I'm with you. Tonight, I'm coming to you from a different perspective, guys. Tonight, we're talking about, hey, festival. In 6 days or so, we celebrate Jamaica's 60th year of independence. 60 years. And one of the highlights of independence celebration has always been festival song competition. I mean, the festival song competition didn't start in 62, the year we got independence. I believe, I may be wrong here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it started in 1966 under the leadership of Honorable Edward Siaga, who was then, I think, Minister in charge of culture. Guys, before we go any further, let me know where you're listening from. Let me know where you're watching from. And please, don't be afraid to participate. Drop a line in the text box and let's have a nice little vibrant session this evening. It's all about festival songs. So over the years, the festival song has been one of the highlights of our celebration. But I want to know, what do you remember? What are some of your memories of the entire thing about festival and the festival songs? Which songs stood out in your mind? Please remember, drop a comment. If you're not watching it live, if you see it on the replay, well, you can make your comment there. But I'd love to know which festival songs stand out in your mind. Did they all make sense? Did they all make sense? Were some of them really singing about our country, or were some of them just catchy tunes? I am going to play some tonight. I'm going to play some of the past ones tonight, but please understand, I cannot really play more than, say, a 20-second clip of the song. Otherwise, Facebook and YouTube will take my stream down. If they don't take it down, they'll mute some of the sections with music in it because of all this copyright violation stuff. Strange, because I see some people playing music 24/7 and they don't get taken down. But sometimes they'll either pull your stream completely or take out the music, and then they'll even go as far as shut you down for a couple of weeks or maybe months. They've done that to me before. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, let me know what your favorite festival song is and was. And I'd like to say congratulations to this young lady from Sunside St. Mary. Her name is Sakaj, and she won this year's festival competition. Young lady, and the lyrics to me, quite good. The tune was catchy, and hey, I like the song. It was the first one I heard a week or so ago, and the moment I heard it, I said, yes, this definitely is a winner. This is a winner. So I'm hoping, guys, that you would participate. Just put something in the chat. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, you will see a WhatsApp number. If you want to call and be a part of this stream vocally, fine, you can. But I'm just going to go through some of the festival songs we have been used to over the years. Some of the songs that have been a part of our heartbeat, so to speak. And hey, tell me if you remember them, guys. Tell me what made them fun, what made them catchy. And when we're doing this, we're thinking about people like Toots and the Maytals, Eric Donaldson, all these guys who, made the music for us. And one of my favorite groups was, who was it? Stanley and the Turbines. Those guys really were fun just to watch and listen and the build up coming up to this whole festival thing. Now it's gone like almost American Idol, where everybody's voting and stuff like that. But I always think that we should have the judges who know about music, who can come in and make a determination on this, that hey, this song is better than the other. So if anybody wants to go ahead and put something in the comments, fine. So we're going to start by playing a little 20-25 second clip of some of the songs from way back when, starting with basically our first festival song. I think everybody will remember this one. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this one going. Listen carefully, guys. From 1966, Toots and the Maytals.
Bam bam, what a bam bam, bam bam, what a bam bam. I wanted to know that I am the man who fights for the right, not for the wrong. Going there and staying here.
Okay, if you remember right, that was Toots and the Maytals, What a Bam Bam. And I think that was the one that started off everything. That was, honestly, guys, I don't know how you think about it, but I think either it was that year or the year after, we had a good crop of songs. Even as a kid, I was a bit surprised that, hey, What a Bam Bam won. I didn't think it would have won the competition. I thought something else would have. And we can look at a couple of the good songs that never won. A couple of the good songs that never won. And I want you to think about this one, guys. This to me was one of the top songs that didn't really win the competition. See if you can remember this one.
Jamaica now is on the move. All are getting in the groove. Out of many we are one. That's our motto all along. So move up now. Jamaica, move up. Though some people.
Yes. Does anybody remember that song, Move Up? Move Up was, I liked it because it was telling about Jamaica, unlike Bam Bam. Now, here's another one that I think you may remember. Here's another one. Let's see if you remember this one. This one to me was one of the best ones that we ever had. Listen up. I think I have the wrong one there. Let me see if I can get this one up for you. The one I really want. The one I really want. Oh, here is Desmond Dekker. Desmond Dekker, guys. UNITY, Unity.
This is the time that we all should live as one brothers. This is the time that we all should live as one sisters. So come along, brothers, and come along, sisters. UNITY is unity. So come along, brothers.
All right, that was Desmond Dekker. Very good song because it had a message. It carried a message. But we're going to look at some of the others. So in the meantime, if you're watching, if you're listening, go ahead in the chat. Let me hear some of the memories you had of festival and the festival songs. What did you think about them? Were they good? Were they bad? Let's hear what you think. Let's hear what you think. And guys, look at that question. What do you look for in a festival song? Do you look for the lyrics? Do you look for the tune? Or do you need something you can dance to? How do you determine a good festival song? What do you think it's all about? Is it the lyrics? Is it the tune? Or do you actually want something to dance to? So think about that for a minute, guys. I'm going to try and change the sound drivers here for a minute. Okay, let Yaniel, we're trying to get something here going, Yaniel. We'll leave that for a later time. Let me try and change some of these sound drivers here. Let's see. these sound drivers up. Okay, so here we go now, guys. Another song that was from that first year. Let's see what's coming up next. Let's see what's coming up next. Okay, so we go to next one was a real catchy tune from '67. It was the Jamaicans, and here we go.
Everybody get ready, come to the rock steady. It's Baba Boom time this year. Don't lose the beat now, just lift your head now. It's Baba Boom time again. You hear the people sing, boom, boom, Baba Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, that was Baba Boom. That was Baba Boom from 1967. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the Jamaicans there. It was the Jamaicans. So let's go on further, guys. Anybody where you're listening from, let's hear it. Let's hear something from you guys. Let's hear what you got to say. So let's move on here. So let's go to 1968 when Desmond Decker made his entrance here with Intensify. This one was a good one.
We're having a party. I hope you are hearty. Yeah. We're having a party. I hope you are hearty. Bring it to me, children. Rum ba ba doo bam 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 ba doo. Rum ba ba doo bam bam. Intensify. Rum ba ba doo bam 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 ba doo. Rum ba ba doo.
And for those people in the chat, Yaniel, yes, Yaniel, I'm on to something else now, guys. Arnold, good. How you doing, man? Boom, boom, baba, boom for you. And Donna White, hi, how are you? Glad to have you join us. Yes, so that was Intensified Festival. Yeah, we had some nice catchy ones over the first couple of years, guys. Over the first couple of years, we had some very catchy ones. Now let's move on to Mr. Toots Hibbert, because I think Toots in 1969 became the first singer to repeat as winner. So he won it in when was it, 66, and he's gonna come back again in 69. So here we go.
He's a perfect wonder. While they were dancing in that ballroom last night.
Yes, that was Sweet and Dandy. And I'd like to say to Mr. Arnold Ludford, thanks for joining me, bro. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. So let me hear, guys. Arnold, as a Jamaican, what do you look for in a festival song? Do you go for the lyrics first, or the catchy tune, or should it be something you can dance to? Should it be something you can dance? It's up to you. Now, from Sweet and Dandy in 69, we moved to 1970 with Hopton Lewis. Boom Shakalaka. And this guy was a very good songwriter. Hopton Lewis, guys. Here he comes.
Let's get together.
Hopton Lewis.
Come on and gather around me, children. Let's get together and.
Yes, and so far, guys, all of these songs really have all had catchy lyrics, catchy tunes. No, we were hoping that when this thing started, I think when Siaga started this thing, he was hoping for lyrics that would, exemplify the whole country, bring us closer together. But what brings us closer together than music? Some people don't go for the lyrics. Some people just go for that catchy tune. And now the second man here's a guy who's gonna win it several times, Eric Donaldson. And when he came up with this song, as a youngster, I couldn't understand. How the heck did this get to be a festival song? How did this get to be? What was it saying about the country, the nation, or progress, whatever? But here he is, Eric Donaldson. this was a strange song to me because I couldn't understand how this won the competition. And Arnold Ludford is saying, hey, it should be catchy, the lyrics should be entertaining. And I think the one that won it this year had all of that. I think it had all those ingredients. So that was the man Eric Donaldson with Cherry Cherry Oh Baby. And now remember, guys, wherever you're listening from, drop a line in the chat box for me, please. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Without your participation, makes no sense. And do you like festival songs? What was your favorite? Which one did you hate more than any other? Who was your favorite performer? And what memories do you have of festival? So in 1972, Mr. Toots Hibbert, he comes back yet again for a third time. And here is Toots with one of the very catchy, upbeat ones, Pumps and Pride. I hope you remember this one.
Everybody just crying out, come down. Have your pumps on your pride. Come down, come down, come down, come down. Have your pumps on pride. Everybody just crying out, come down, come down. Have your pumps on pride. It's the fans of the limit.
Okay, guys, that was one of the upbeat ones from Toots and his very distinctive voice. Anywhere you hear that voice, you'll know it. And Saba is saying he used to look forward to that time of the year. Can you say why, Saba? And Saba, you, Saba William, what was your favorite festival song? What was your favorite festival song? So I'm looking to hear from Saba and from Arnold. Which song did you like best? For all of them, because we have a whole lot of them. We have a whole lot. So we've gone through Bam Bam with Toots. We've gone through the Jamaicans and Norris with Baba Boom. Desmond Decker with Intensified. Sweet and Dandy, again with Toots. Boom Shakalaka with Hopton Lewis. And in 71, we had Cherry Oh Baby with Eric Donaldson. And you just heard Pumps and Pride with Toots. We're going on to 1973. Hi, Sanjay, how are you? Sanjay, what are your memories of festival? And which song was your favorite? Which song was your favorite? Oh, Saba like Sweet and Dandy. Okay, now let's go to 1973 where Marvin Brooks sort of slowed it down with Jump in the Line.
Get in the line, it is festival time. Get in the line, it is festival time. It's a happy little time. Come on, everybody, and you are. Move your feet, everybody got to rock.
Okay, guys, in case you're just joining us, you may be wondering why I'm not playing the song in its entirety. Because of the algorithm used by Facebook and YouTube, as soon as it picks up that there's a copyrighted song being played, it will do one of two things. It will either shut the stream down or it will mute that section with the music. And they have done that to me before. So I've got to be careful. One of the ways to get around it is to play short snippets, snippets of the song before the algorithm can kick in. It's not a human being back there doing it. It's an algorithm, a machine that as soon as it identifies it, it cuts it off. So just short pieces. Sanjay, look at that question. What do you look for in a festival song? You go for first the lyrics, or do you want to catch a tune, or it must be something you should dance to? And Arnold is saying, Ludford is saying, Marvin Brooks Festival is one that I never liked. Yes, that was one of those that never made sense to me. So just asking Sanjay, what do you look for in a festival song? What do you think a festival song the winner should have? Or those that made the final, they should have something. So let's go to 1974, a song by Tinga Stewart, which was really written by Ernest Stewart. And this was a very popular one at the time. Guys. Here we go. Play the music.
Uncle Benji in the yard, sit down on a stone. Wife and picnic gone abroad, left him all alone. Wondering what kind of festival could I make him stir for him old bone. Then I drop this aversion in a yard, sinners weep and mourn. He said, play the music, jump like that.
Okay, so play the music, Tinker Stewart. It actually was written by Ernie Smith. Ernie Smith, one of our prolific songwriters. Okay, Sanji, you love that one, but you like the jump up rhythm. It gave a feeling of celebration and excitement. True, but even though I like the rhythm and the music, I always wanted my festival song to really say something about the country and the progress we were making, the unity of the people. That's why Desmond Decker and was it Desmond Decker with UNITY? I'll always love that song. I'll always love that song. That will always be one of my favorites. Now, for jump up excitement, here's one from 75, Hooray Festival with Roman Stewart. And again, it was written, most people don't know, by Ernest Smith. Here we go, Hooray Festival.
Everybody come, rock this music, swing this music, dance this music. Cause this is festival now, happy time now, joyful time. Come in here, tens of thousands, everyone sing along with me. Sing hooray, hooray, what a festival, hooray, hooray, what a festival.
Okay, that was Hooray Festival. That was Roman Stewart, again written by Ernest Smith. So we're up to 1975. Remember, this whole thing started in 66. Didn't start 62. It was not in 66 when I think it was Edward Seaga, who was then in charge of culture, brought in this festival. And now let's move to 76. Freddie McKay. Come on, guys. Hey, don't forget, drop something in the comments. Let's hear what you think about festival. What do you remember? What are your big memories? Festival song just used to have a feel to that engendered a certain celebratory spirit. That's true, Sanjay. That's true. You know, Independence Day was coming. Independence Day was coming. So let's go to 76. Freddie McKay. Here we go.
I need a sweet booty and a calico shirt. Be the justice of festival. Jump in the line, shake your body line, drink beer.
And like I say, I have to truncate these songs. I can't afford to have them play too long. So we are up to 76. And now, again in 77, Mr. Eric Donaldson is going to make his appearance again. By this time, guys, we used to feel as youngsters that it's either going to be an Eric Donaldson or a Toots and the Maytals show because these guys were in it so often. So we have Eric Donaldson coming again, 77, with Sweet Jamaica, and written by Winston Wallace. This one was a very popular one. By this time, we were getting ready to leave high school. So here comes Eric Donaldson. Sweet Jamaica is now on the move. Here we go.
Sweet Jamaica is now on the move. Help me with my song and let the people them come sing along. Take up your guns, a shovel and your hoe. Take up your gun, people, let us go. Call out the youth and rally, let us show. Sweet Jamaica, we really want to grow. If them a deal, like the one that make them come. If them a ballet, run and make them come. If them a screw fair.
Yes, that one was very, very popular. Very, very popular. Eric Donaldson. Okay, that was 1977. Guys, for those of you who may be just tuning in, remember, we're talking about our festival songs. What do you want in a festival song? What do you look for in a festival song? You look for a catchy tune. And Sanjay, we're coming up to that. These guys were some of my favorite. These guys were some of my favorite. So from 77, we move on to 78. And again, Mr. Donaldson, Eric Donaldson made his appearance again in 1978. Land of My Birth. This one was, the lyrics were more about Jamaica and everything. Okay, here we go.
I said, this is Jamaica, my Jamaica, the land of my birth. I will never leave her shores. I will never run away. I will always believe in the black, the green, the gold, I say. Our nation, birth of all the tribe. We must face the test of time. As our people, they are strong and we are going to get along. Though some people say we are poor, but with progress you make my friend.
Yes, yes. This one, the Sanjay was loved by basically everybody. You couldn't help but move and rock to this one. This one by Eric Donaldson was a good one. One of the top ones. One of the top ones. And now, Sanjay, we come to our favorite group. I loved watching these guys, especially that tall, lanky one. I think his name was Zach, the astronaut. I don't know how the heck they got that name, but here the astronauts, 1979, a song written by Donald Wright. Here we go. And as it plays, you can just try and imagine that tall guy doing all that whining in the background. Here we go.
I'm a born Jamaican, I'm a son of the sun. I love the sea, I love the sun, Lord, I love this land. No matter where I go, Jamaica is my home. I love the girls, coconut water, and white rum.
Yes, guys, and you can just see that lanky Zach in his platform boots whining the heck out of that microphone stand. That was fun. It wasn't fun just to listen, it was fun just to watch. Yes, guys, I see several people online. Listen, don't be afraid to drop something in the chat. Just tell me where are you watching from, where are you listening from, what was your favorite festival song, what do you think a festival song should have? Should it have just a catchy beat? Should it be something you can dance to? Should it be something that sends a message? So that was 1979, and we're moving to another decade now, the 80s. And we're going to go back with for the first time with Mr. Alfonso Plummer with Come Sing With Me. Festival songs through the ages, guys. This one was real catchy too. Nice beat.
I'm dreaming of a new Jamaica, a land of peace and love. Some say they cannot see no hope, that's why they beat us now. I know you go from here, that's why I wrote this song. So let me tell you all the people know. As I sing this song with me, all the people know. As I sing this song with me, all the singing la 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 la.
And guys, once again, for those just tuning in, I have to play shortened versions to try and avoid what you call the DCA strikes from YouTube and Facebook. Hope they don't take it down. So that was 1980. And now one of the most popular ones, guys, one of the most popular ones in 1981, No Winner Better Than Yard, with Tinga Stewart. This appealed to the patriotism of a lot of Jamaicans because what Tinga was saying was what a lot of people were saying at the time. There was nowhere better than being on the rock. Nowhere on earth better than being in Jandam. So here we go. Tinga Stewart, written by Sanjay Davis. Here we go.
All nations have the sensation, and every nation has the federation. This is the time for a happy meditation. Nobody first enjoy the celebration, yeah. Mama, daddy, auntie, daughter, and youth man, enjoy yourself in a your homeland. A little more, I and I roll queen. So rubber dub it, man, I will live to see. Cause when I check it out, Lord, no way no better than yard.
Okay, no better than yeah, Tinga Stewart. That one was a catchy one, and it echoed the sentiments of a lot of Jamaicans. If you're just tuning in, we're discussing festival song winners, festival songs through the years, some of the winners, and some of the ones that we think should have won. Ones like Jamaica Move Up and UNITY. And I want to say congratulations to that young lady, Sakaj, from Sanside near Port Murray and St. Mary, who won this year's festival song. From the first time I heard it, I said this was going to be a winner. So we move up to 1982, and along comes Sunji's favorite group again. This is another boat by the Astronauts, written by Donald Wright, 1982, Mekwe Jam. This is when Zach got loose.
I want a woman. I need someone. Any woman who want a man, I want a woman to jam. Make the music play.
But there were many people who thought Zach was being rude, but no. This guy was just expressing himself up there. And the lyrics of the song were a bit, oh. But this guy with his 6-foot frame in a platform boot, barefoot pants, he was a sight to see. So from 1982, we had Rascarby coming in. The Jamaica, I'll Never Leave You Again. Rascarby, here we go.
Time get a little hard. John Brown, empowered abroad. Left him wife and picnic, talk about him gone a foreign country. Actually, him got the visa, but he couldn't get no work. Cold bus him shut him off, he come back kaya. Jamaica, I'll never leave you again. I love you, I'll never leave you again. Jamaica, I'll never leave you again. I mean it.
Yes, some of these festival songs have endured the test of time. Some of them will never leave our memory, never leave our consciousness. There are some that, honest to God, we forgot them the minute festival was over. Because I've been going through this list and there are some that I don't remember them. I don't remember them. So remember, guys, just drop something in the chat. I'm sure Sanji is not the only one there who knows how to type. Just drop something in the chat, guys, and let's know what you think. Let's know what you think. So I'm welcoming you all to the Rock the Mic podcast, available on YouTube at Rock the Mic and on my Facebook page, Garfield Waller. Welcome. I am your host here, and we're just going through some festival songs. And I'd like to ask you, what do you think was the best song that never won? I thought things like UNITY, Unity, and Move Up Jamaica, I thought those were very good. Now we move to 1984. Eric Donaldson one more time, yet again. Eric Donaldson, proud to be Jamaican. Here we go, Eric Donaldson.
Oh, 22 years salute. We are no more little youth. We country at 22 in this Isle of Caribou. Oh, when we were little babies, we had teeth and pains, you see. Then we started to crawl. Oh, 22 years salute. We are no more little.
All right. That was Eric Donaldson, who up to that time had made himself basically a fixture in the festival song competition. It was almost guaranteed. Once Eric Donaldson entered, chances are he would win. 85, 1985, Love Fever. This one was a very popular one too by Roy Ryan. And it should come as no surprise that it was written by Mr. Fab Five himself, Grub Cooper. Love Fever, 1985.
I have got this feeling, a very high feeling, and when I get this feeling, I know something is in the air. Love fever is.
Yes, that was Love Fever, a very popular one. Sanjay, you think they're a bit slow? Hey, remember you were young and faster those days, so seems slow to you now. And Mr. Maxwell, Sam Cardi. Sam Cardi. Who is Sam Cardi? Refresh my memory here, Mr. Maxwell. Please refresh my memory, please. So that was Roy Ryan, written by Grub Cooper. No, this one in 86. I can't remember it. For the love of God, I cannot remember this. Stanley Beckford and the Muffet Squirm. Let's see if you can remember this one, guys.
See Uncle John and him Victor, I come to the rhythm of Brother Joe. Dance all cock and the passes of flow, the rhythm a bubble and the down now. See bird catch them and the gun, a man can ball at the rhythm slow. Jam me a jam, a rock me a rock, trash and ready for me a the dance. Ticotilla, mama, ticotilla.
Oh, that's okay, that's it. Okay. Oh, it's Sam Carty and the astronaut. Okay, I didn't know that the name of that first guy. So welcome, Mr. Maxwell, and welcome, Karine. Okay, so we're up to 1987. And again, Roy Ryan makes his appearance. Again, song written by Grub Cooper, Give Thanks and Praise. So guys, let me hear. What's your favorite festival song so far from 1966 until the present? Does it, the festival song competition, does it still hold your interest? Does it still hold your interest? Let me hear what you think, guys. Here's Roy Ryan with Give Thanks and Praise.
For guiding us through 25 years of independence. Give thanks and praises, we are 25. Though the road was rocky and the hills were steep, still we survive. We put the faith and trust in the Father. He's keeping us alive, so give thanks and praises, we are 25.
And guys, I see Mr. Maxwell putting a comment in there about the astronaut and the line about, so if we jerk it back, please don't pay me the mind. He's from Titchfield, okay? Oh, God. So that was Roy Ryan with what was almost a prayer, written by Grub Cooper. 1988, Singer J and Jamaica Land We Love. I'm trying to remember this one. A bit, my memories are going.
We love sweet Jamaica, we love sweet Jamaica, we love our born land. Me born and me grow in Jamaica Island. Me have to know something about the own born land. The national dish of tea and saltfish. The national flower lignum vitae. The national bird is a hummingbird. Some people call it a doctor bird. The national tree is a tumaho. The national color black, green and gold.
Okay, that was Singer J. And guys, for all who are coming in, please just drop a comment in the box for me, please. Let me know. What's your favorite festival song? What do you like about festival song? Is it the lyrics? Is it the tune? Should it be something you can dance to? What's your requirement? What do you look for first in a festival song? So let's hear now. Let's move on to 1989. This was one of the, I don't even, to me, not dissing Mr. Forbes and Dio, but I don't know how this one got in the competition. It made, for me then, it made absolutely no sense. Still don't make sense to me. But they won. Here we go. Stop and go.
Stop. She go. Hey. Ooh, all right. Whoa, yeah. Hey. She want to be in the band. She want to give them a hand. She want to go with the flow. She got to sail in the boat. Yeah, she want to be a performer, be a contestant.
Yes, that was Michael Forbes and Stop and Go. I never really liked that one, but it won. So it tells you what the others were like. Okay, so let's move up to 1990, heading into another decade. So guys, let me hear what you got to say. Which ones did you like? Which ones did you dislike? Because you can't like every one of them. Who was your favorite singer? Who was your favorite performer? For me, I like the Astronauts and I really like Toots and the Maytals. Yes, look, Arnold, I don't say how that one won. It should never have even got the final. Yes, Sanjay, that one's a tough one to remember. That one's a tough one to remember. Now, 1990, Robbie Forbes, Island Festival. Let's see if you remember this one.
Island Festival, rocking every woman and man. Yeah. Island Festival, from St. Thomas to Westmoreland, you should see them in the dance. Then just a jump and dance, then just a wheel and turn. God will make the festival done. Yes, every time I see the man that come, I remember that the festival is soon gonna come.
Okay, that was Island Festival in 1990. And so far, I got to cross my fingers. Facebook or YouTube hasn't taken on the stream yet. So I guess I'm sticking to trying to play like 22, 23 songs. Oh, Lennox Grant, welcome, sir. Stop and Go was memorable for me because they were stoned off the stage. And they were stoned off the stage, and I laughed at my wife, who was not my wife at the time, was mad at me. Where was this, Lennox? Where was this? What was the venue? What was the venue, Lennox? Please tell me. They were stoned off the stage. Oh, they weren't using shandy bottles at the time? Oh, please, Lennox, can you tell me where this took place? I don't want to laugh at a bad thing like that, but and if Maxwell can't remember hearing that one, something is wrong. It's Island Festival. And Roy Ryan comes back again in 1991 with Come Rock. Let's hear Roy Ryan here again, guys.
God send me mother make me understand me fit turn me hand and make my chant. For later when rough times start to sting, we have to remember old times in thing. Deregulation, not of the celebration. Go and tell a nation we are for Jamaican. When this time of year comes, don't care if the money done. Join the celebration in our little island.
And Mr. Grant says he was watching it on TV. He doesn't remember the venue, but that must have been a sight to behold. You are stoning the winners of your festival song competition. Oh my God. So that was 1991 with Roy Ryan. And let's move to 1992. I have a vague memory of these songs. 1992, it was Make We Put Things Right. That was Don Cunningham, written by Don Cunningham. The singer was Heather Grant. Don't remember this one, but here we go. Make We Put Things Right, 1992.
Give me back the sweet Jamaica, the island in the sun.
Oh,
Give me back the sweet Jamaica, so we can have some fun. Give me back the sweet Jamaica, me land of sugar and rum. Give me back the sweet Jamaica, me little island in the sun. We want to stop all the fuss and fight, done with all the crime. Come everybody, make we pull together and make we put things right.
Okay, that one, it's coming back. It's coming back. Make We Put Things Right, Heather Grant. 1993, again, the man, Eric Donaldson, one more time. How many times are we going to hear from this guy? 1993, Big It Up. Let's hear what this sounds like, if we can remember it or not.
Dilly-dally with the dollar. Dig it up, dig it up. Stop the dollar from slide. It's not good for the country. We said we stop the dollar from slide. It will be progress for everyone. We must stop our dollar from slide, so we can the hearts of many. Con a butterfly and bubble, teaching the youth the right way.
Yes, Mr. Ludford, you think that one should have won too? Not because it was Eric Donaldson. I can't remember that one. I don't remember that one. Okay, now we go back 1994 to Stanley and the Astronauts. I thought it was Stanley and the Turbines. I can't remember. Okay, here we go.
Look at Kingston Harbor, how they polluted with waste, destroying our life and natural beauty. Look how they polluting the environment. Them a pollute the place with all of them waste. Me no want it above ground. Them a pollute the place with...
How the Jesus is that one win? Yeah. The big hit was Eric Donaldson's Word Festival song. Oh, Maxwell said they did a collab. That's Stanley and the Turbines. Yeah, that's what I remember. The Turbines. I remember the name. I think it was just the Astronauts. And Stanley and the Turbines. Okay, now we have Eric Donaldson. One more. Oh my God, this guy is a perennial competitor here. 1995. Join the line. Let's see if you remember this one.
Join the line, join the line. Bongo not pretend to informing 7 days a week. You don't have no time to style up, now check the farmers big show. When this aversion busting, I made him work 7 days in a row. While him a plant up, while him a soak, him a rock all day pan in toe.
Okay, so Eric Donaldson again. Okay, and now Zach Henry and Donald Wright. So if I'm not mistaken, Zach was a guy in the Astronauts, the tall one, right? That one who wanted a woman to jump. So 1996, make we go spring. I don't remember this one.
Come on and all, let's all unite in peace and harmony. And live up our roots and culture. Come make me go scream. There is a party here tonight. The man, woman, boys and girls. We come up here to have some fun. So come make me go scream. Let the music play and move your feet.
No, I have no recollection of that one. Zach Henry and Donald Wright. And one more time, 1997, Eric Donaldson comes in again. Here we go. Peace and love. Let's see if you can remember this one.
The sun is shining in the garden. Yes, your true beauty is unfolding. Let peace and love abide in this country. Every morning at 6, have to get myself fixed to face the daily task.
No, I never heard that one before. Peace and love, Eric Donaldson. Now, we're getting into some territory here that most of us won't know these. So it's 1998, Jamaica War. Don't think, Maxwell is saying, don't think any of Eric Donaldson's song had the word festival, festival in any of the lyrics. That could be true. That could be true, but I don't think that was specified as a requirement. I don't know. Is there a list of requirements that a festival song should have? Is there anything written, or is it just that a popularity contest? I don't know if there's anything written that says it should be patriotic. 2, it should be this. 3, it should be, because I think anybody can just go up and do their own thing. If you ain't get more people cheering for you, fine. But here is Neville Martin and Jamaican War.
Jamaica, woy, woy, woy. Jamaica, woy, woy, woy. Jamaica, woy, woy, woy. Jamaica, woy, woy, woy. 1962, my mama living alone. Right now I am on my own. All these years, truth we can sing. These leaders keep My name ringing, they call.
Right? Never heard that one. Never heard that. That was Never Martin, written by Derek Morgan. In 1999, we have Cheryl Clark, Born in a JA. Born in a JA. So let's hear that one. 1999. Cheryl Clark. But like Maxwell said, none of Eric Dallas' song had the word festival. So let's hear Cheryl Clark, Born in a JA.
I want you to show me a country without a problem. Me no governmental law can stop them. So all the people who live and gone abroad, if you come back, we be love you, we are the Jamaica.
Okay, good. That was Born in a JA. If I'm not mistaken, is that the first female? Was that the first female we played? Okay. Okay, move to another decade now. We have Stanley Beckford. Here comes Stanley Beckford again. Listen, we've had some good ones and we've had some sucky ones. We've had some good ones that last. Don't know how. So here we have Stanley Beckford with Phoebe Island of Boom, written by Derek Morgan. Here we go. And unless we want to say the most popular festival song prove that nothing about festival has to be part of the song. It's true. It is true. It doesn't have to be. But I think we need some criteria by which these songs are judged. Here we go. Phoebe Island of Boom.
Phoebe Island a boom. Jamaica Island a boom. Yes, Phoebe Island a boom. Jamaica Island a boom. Boy, Phoebe Island a boom. Jamaica Island a boom. Yes, Phoebe Nation a boom.
And that's one of the explosive songs. We had on a boom, then we have Baba Boom, then Boom Shakalaka. Yes, Mr. Mirage, welcome. And you're saying we need a strong, uplifting song. I think we had that this year. Now let's go on to, how do you pronounce it? Devon Balk, 2002. It's called Progress. Here we go. Let's hear what this sounds like. Don't think I've ever heard this one. Gotta confess, never heard that one before. That was Devon Bank. 2003, we go to what? I never heard this name. Stefan Peninsulin. Oh my God, Jamaican tour guide. Let's hear this. I gotta hear this one quickly.
I'm a Jamaican tour guide. If you want to know more, boy, I'm inviting tourists and all. Come on, me Highland. We have to hear about we come in a jam drum. One in a man, we go be a one of these done. Things a friend small, big plane, not touchdown. And the same thing about Pastor Bella here. Over 2.5 in a population. And 14 for it by me Highland. Not to mention tourist attraction. And they're going to
Never heard that one before, and I'd like to say welcome to Miss Yvonne Trap Baby Edwards. Glad to have you in here, man. Yvonne, what was your favorite festival song? Tell me the truth. What was your favorite festival song? And in 2005, we have Poverty by Khalil and Pure. So let's hear what this sounds like.
no more poverty. Poverty. No more poverty. I'm closing the door now.
Poverty, me want to take a next turn. You stood by my side, that's why me never learned. Yo, poverty, me want to take a next road. A friend like you, me can well do without. Yo, poverty, find somewhere else chill. Go find a nice little place up on the hill. Yo, poverty, me want you leave me alone. Me want you get vexed and no come back home.
Poverty.
Hey, I like that. I never heard it before. I never heard it before. So, oh, okay. If one you're liking, this is Jamaica. Oh, this is land of my birth. I think that was it. Okay. Yeah, some of them made sense. That little one, I like it, Poverty. I like it. The pity I just can't play the whole thing. 2006, Remember the Days by Omar Reed. Let's hear what this one sounds like.
We could have walked the road late at night. Now I feel worried about no star fight. Remember the days, money in our pocket, you feel nice. Nowadays, not even up on the rise. Those were the days, man and man, they don't humble themselves, yo. Now I've no time for proof on nobody else. Where is the love gone? When did we change our hearts? We have to make a brand new start. Yeah, we have to bring back.
Okay, that was Poverty by Khalil and Pure. Mr. Maxwell, I get the idea that you would have voted in Soldering as a festival song every year. Okay, that was Omar Reed. No, yes. 2007 now, guys. Woman of the Beauty by, what's his name, Gunty. Never heard of him before, but let's go.
White dogs and vote for the ladies. They're coming in for my babies. Lord of mercy. Well, a woman of the beauty of the country. Any man no love woman say they na humpy dumpy. But from the love woman on the start for la country. Every day me turn pan and a be a girl for you. Well, a woman of the joy for demanding. Any man no love woman say hey sit no wrong them. But from your love woman start sing the song them. Put one on me pot till love on me come them.
Wait, that was a festival song? Oh my God. Never heard of that one before. Never heard of that one before. And 2008, we come back with Mr. Roy Ryan. Rise and Shine. Let's see. And I think this guy, along with Eric Donaldson and Toots, they had the most distinctive voice. You could pick up that voice anywhere. Roy Ryan. Rise and Shine 2008. Oh, God. No. This one should be flogged to Mr. Maxwell. I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay, and 2009, Winston Hussey. Take back Jamaica. Let's hear what Winston Hussey comes up with.
Every morning I awaken and I hear the news they're reading. Then say one more, two more, three more bodies on the floor. Me driving past the same old places and I see the same two faces. How you can say that love don't live here anymore?
Oh, Mr. Grant, I knew you'd agree with Mr. Maxwell. Huh? Take back Jamaica, Winston Hussey. 2010, My Jamaica, Delissa McFarlane. Why is it that we haven't had more women entering the festival song? I've always wondered that. Delissa McFarlane and My Jamaica. Yes, Ludford, trust me, some of these I'm here for the first time, but being away from Jamaica, I haven't heard a lot, but I'm hearing some of these for the very first time. So 2010, My Jamaica.
Kinda hard, let's pray and give thanks to the Lord. I have lived many places before, never forget my Jamaican shore. Let's open the door and welcome the poor. Show love to each other some more.
Oh, very catchy by Delissa McFarlane. Okay, 2011, Everton Pessoa. Oh, if we, this is the last one I have on the list here, guys, for the night. So let's hear Everton Pessoa. After this, I'm gonna play the 2022 festival song.
We've been down on the rock for so long. What could it be that we've done wrong? Let's check ourselves and we'll see that we're strong. Join hands together and sing this song. Oh, if we could love each other. Oh, if we could say we care. Oh, if we could work together. Your hand is mine, my hand is yours. we can change this world. Oh yeah.
Yeah, listen, that one by Everton Person on the sound bad, you know. That was 2011. 2011. But guys, I'm gonna play this one here, which I think is one of the best songs that never won. This is one that should have won that year, guys. So let's go with Move Up.
People say we are small, still we are not the type to cross. Yes, we are small, but we are no pop. So that's why we are moving up. So move up now, Jamaica, move up. We are independent now. We talk about rice cane and the rock. Banana city was storing in food. And orange done with quite a few, but move up whether you higher, you know. Whether you're friend or foe.
Yeah, man, I thought that year, I thought that song should have won, hands down. It shouldn't even have been a competition. But guys, like I was saying, that we haven't had many ladies entering. But this year's entry, and Mr. Maxwell and Mr. Grant, please take note. This year, it was won by a young lady from St. Mary. Yes, Mr. Ludford, I think we should come up with one. We should be able to write one. I'm going to put the word festival in it. So listen to this year's song, guys, by a young lady named Sakaj. I think it's her name spelled backwards. And it's called Nowhere Nice Like Yard. I spoke to the young lady and, hey, she wrote it. 22 years old, very good song. Just listen to it. I don't know how long YouTube or Facebook will allow me to play it, but she took the festival song competition a few days ago. Here we go. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics.
Beauty of the nation, make all my other worries fade away. Hopping at the Jeep, drop the top on the seat, feel the breeze, take a drive through the country. Look how much fruit, pan trees and fish there I see, tell me how me feel hungry. I'm still look on the lush vegetation, what them call bush, yeah, me call that luxury. The out of the bright sunshine that I glow from the skin, all the rays just a hug me. Oh, what time to be Jamaican, beauty of the nation, make all my other worries fade away. More than dollar, mine no pussy, but we know that
well written song, well written.
The blessings at the end of every day. No one a nice like God, no one a nice like God. When time easy and when time hard, don't let's trip away. No one a nice like God, no one a nice like God. And if you're proud of your place, what's a dance? If a Jamaica, you make what's a dance? Here on my feet, take a stroll on the beach, reggae music, a beat like combo. Can't rock with vibes, yeah, we high, we nice on the waves, we are rave till the sun go down. Yeah, we do it and we prove it to them time after time. Anyway, you see black, green and gold, it a shine, grab your shades, mind your blind.
Listen, I don't care where you're from, Portland or whatever. Listen, this song is the boom. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, not because I said Mary, but it's one of the best written festival songs. I don't know who put the music together, but the lyrics wicked. The lyrics are wicked. Congratulations to the lady from St. Mary, Mr. Grant. Please say that again. Please write that again. You heard her in her interview with Jackson Miller, and I was very impressed with her as a person. Then the most St. Mary she come from. Tell about St. Mary, people. No, but it's a wicked song, well written. But you know what? Facebook have to take it up. Let me start it again.
What a time to be Jamaican, beauty of the nation, make all my other worries fade away. Hopping at the Jeep, drop the top on the seat, feel the breeze, take a drive through the country. Look how much fruit, pan trees and fish there I see, tell me how me feel hungry. I'm still look on the lush vegetation, what them call bush, yeah, me call that luxury. When time easy and when time hard, don't let's trip but we take our pride in a nice like when I'm nice like ya. And if you're proud of your place, what's a dance? If a Jamaica, you make what's a dance? Here on my feet, take a stroll on the beach.
Listen, Sanjay, as I said, me a person, listen, I think me and you if you apply for the backup singers or some backup dancers, you know. But yes, Lennox has spoken to her and she wrote this whole thing in a day. She's good. No, Maxwell, be quiet. This is better than Southern. But it's well written. I like it. And I think we should make sure that this girl keeps on the right track. Her voice reminds me of Tanya Stevens. And the lyrical skills, yeah, Tanya. And by the way, Tanya is also a St. Mary High person. So, boom for you guys from Portland. But guys, for those of you who joined me tonight, thank you for coming out. Thank you. I want to continue this next week, continue the festival, the theme of festival. But I have an interesting guest next week. This gentleman was one of a primary school principal, one of the stalwarts from St. Mary. You'll see the ad starting tomorrow. He was one of those who took one of those little primary schools in St. Mary and really put it on the map. So we all should know somebody from Belfield Primary School. He'll be my guest next week. So guys, thanks for coming out. And as we go into our 60th anniversary, I want you to remember, guys, even though some of us are here, we're here in the States, it's Jamaica first. To me, it is. Even though I am living here, it's Jamaica is in my blood, the black, green, and gold. So we're hoping the island will have a joyous, joyful celebration and a peaceful one. So until I see you again, guys, remember, no winner better than you. No winner better than you. And just from what that young lady said, and I'll play that as we go out, guys. Let's go. Have a nice evening. See you. Take care. Thank you, Mr. Grant. Thank you, Mr. Grant. And thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out, Mr. Grant. Appreciate it. I know you have a busy schedule and I'm happy you could make it. Sonia, I'm sorry you got here late. And Yvonne, big up Jamdung every time. Mr. Grant, I appreciate it. Sanjay, thank you, hon. Thanks for coming. I remember, Sanjay, we still have to do that Pumra Baptist thing. We still have to do that. Thank you, Sanjay. Mr. Maxwell, thank you. And you have me cracking up. Yvonne, glad you could make it. For all the others, Mr. Ludford, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I know Facebook is going to take this down, but I frankly don't care.